Hi everyone. In today's clip, I will talk a little bit about gout. Just a reminder that anything I post here is not meant to diagnose or cure anything and is for informational use only. For any health-related matters, please consult your healthcare provider. So gout is a common and painful form of inflammatory arthritis that happens when there's a buildup of uric acid in the body or hyperuricemia. This excess uric acid can form sharp needle-like crystals in the joints, leading to sudden severe attacks of pain, swelling, redness, and tenderness. Now, while gout most commonly affects the big toe, it can also impact other joints like ankles, knees, elbows, wrists, and fingers. Uric acid is a natural byproduct of the body breaking down purines, which are substances found naturally in the body and in certain foods and drinks. Factors that can increase uric acid levels and the risk of gout include diet. This plays a crucial role in gout. The goal is to reduce purine intake and promote uric acid excretion. Foods to limit or avoid are the ones high in purines or fructose. So, for example, organ meats like liver, kidney, sweetbreads. These are not, of course, breads, but this is the culinary name for thymus and pancreas glands. Red meat and pork. Certain seafoods like anchovies, sardines, herring, mussels, scallops, tuna, trout, haddock. Beverages that are sweetened with high fructose corn syrup like sodas, some juices, candies, baked goods. Fructose significantly increases uric acid levels. Alcohol consumption, especially beer and distilled liqueurs, also raises the risk. Another factor is obesity. Being overweight or obese can increase the risk of developing gout. Also, medical conditions like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, and kidney problems are often linked with gout. Certain medications like diuretics or water pills and some blood pressure medications can also increase the uric acid levels. Other triggers can be illness, surgery, stress, or just dehydration. So gout attacks typically come on suddenly and can be intensely painful. Common symptoms of gout are intense joint pain, most of the time in the big toe, but can be in other joints as well. The pain is usually most severe within the first 4 to 12 hours, and the affected joint becomes swollen, tender, warm, and red. After the most severe pain sort of subsides, some discomfort can last for days to weeks. As gout progresses, the person may experience difficulty moving the affected joints normally. So in chronic gout, hard lumps of uric acid crystal deposits, which are called tophi, can form under the skin, usually around joints, ears, or fingers. These can be painful and lead to joint damage. Several natural strategies alongside medical treatments can significantly help in managing symptoms, reducing flare-ups, and potentially lowering the uric acid levels. Foods to emphasize in your diet, which are low in purines, they're anti-inflammatory or uric acid lowering, are water. Staying well hydrated is critical. Drinking plenty of water helps the kidneys flush out the excess uric acid. Aim for somewhere around 8 to 16 cups, 2 to 4 liters of water daily. One thing that I always recommend is taking a quarter teaspoon of high mineral salt, like a sea salt, stay away from table salt, dissolved in 16 ounces of water for better absorption to the cells. Also, fruits. All fruits are generally good. Cherries and cherry juice are particularly beneficial due to their anthocyanins and vitamin C, which have anti-inflammatory and uric acid lowering properties. berries, citrus fruits like grapefruit, oranges, and pineapples, strawberries are also excellent sources. All vegetables are generally safe and encouraged, including those previously thought to be high in purines, like spinach and asparagus. Whole grains like brown rice, oats, whole wheat bread, and barley are good. And I've seen low-fat dairy products also being promoted for this, but I'm not in general a fan of any of them, like skim milk and low-fat yogurt. These products, in my opinion, if you're using them, need to be as close to what they were naturally as possible and not played with. Legumes like beans, lentils, peas, tofu, these are good ones, and they're excellent plant-based protein sources that won't raise uric acid levels like some meats do. Most nuts, including walnuts, pine nuts, almonds, and some seeds like chia, flax, hemp, these are all beneficial. Healthy fats, olive oil, avocados, fish oil, or omega-3 fatty acids. Also, moderate coffee intake has been linked to lower the risk of gout. Herbs and spices like ginger, turmeric, garlic, cardamom, black pepper, cinnamon, and rosemary possess anti-inflammatory properties, and they're all good. Vitamin C intake through food or supplements will also help lower uric acid levels. Getting rid of excess weight can significantly lower uric acid levels and reduce stress on joints. Even without strictly purine-restricted diet, weight reduction can be beneficial. Regular physical activity reduces gout risk, but avoid intense exercises during a flare-up. Stress can worsen gout symptoms, so practice relaxation techniques like meditation, deep breathing exercises, or spending time outdoors. During a gout attack, rest the affected joint and elevate it to reduce the swelling. You can also apply a cloth-covered ice pack to the affected joint for about 15 to 20 minutes at a time to reduce pain and inflammation. Bromelain, which is a pineapple enzyme, has anti-inflammatory effects and is helpful. So everyone's body reacts differently to foods and remedies, of course. So pay attention to what triggers your gout or your gout attack and what helps alleviate it. If you have kidney disease, make sure to consult your doctor before increasing your fluid intake or making any drastic dietary changes. For recurrent attacks or chronic gout, long-term medications like allopurinol is often prescribed to lower uric acid production and prevent future attacks and joint damage. Metaphysically speaking, gout can be the result of stress and anxiety, emotional repression or build-up. It might also represent a stuck or rigid state of being or feeling of being overwhelmed. Hope this has been helpful. Like and follow for more. Be the light.